Had all last year in New England. I saw none of those. Nick Foles played really, really bad, and Tom Brady still couldn't beat him. The Bucs went up 13-0. Now, Skip Bayless told me it's over. Tom Brady, when going up by at least 13 points in a ball game, was 42-0. Is that good? 42-0 is good? That's 42-0. Floyd Mayweather, 50-0. Rocky Marciano was 49. So 42-0, that's really good. In the next, he had 7 drives after going up 7-0. 8 of them, he only got 8 first downs. In only one of those drives, he had at least more than 1 first down. And you think he should get what? Tom Brady had, and he had the biggest blunder, what would be the biggest blunder of the year. This is more egregious than the Falcons not jumping on their own side. Because Tom Brady is a historically transcendent player. It is his job to know the downs. It is his job. It's just like me, Skip. If it's 4th and 10 and I run a 7-yard route, and I'm like, and I jump up first. No, there ain't no first down, bruh. You got to know the down and distance. You got to know how far you need to go to get the first down. Well, Tom Brady needs to know that it was 4th down, and he didn't. Tom Brady failed last night. They lost. He had no big-time throws. He had no clutch throws, and he forgot what down it was. And you made the excuse that his coaches sabotaged him. I can't believe you. That's 2 times you've done that.
No, I told you, I'm pretty sure he got concussed. So, it is now my turn to provide a little objectivity on this show as opposed to the straight Brady hate that emanates from across the table. Just spit it all over the table here, right?
Facts.
I'm going to give Tom Brady a B last night because the degree of difficulty was extreme. And the Hall of Famer across from me yesterday said the Chicago Bears are terrible. I said, no, they are not terrible.
Offensively,
they have the 4th best scoring defense. They've allowed the 4th fewest points in pro football. I believe after last night, from what I saw, because Tampa Bay's offensive line has been very good so far this year, that's the best pass rush Tom Brady will see all year, and it was obviously on the road, even though there were
Green
no
Bay
fans.
coming.
You think Green Bay can?
Sack.
Okay, well, are they better? Those guys better?
No, they're not better. Not that individual. No.
Hicks, Robert Quinn, whew, they were coming, and they started getting to Brady and roughing him up and knocking him down in the second half. You know, I thought he hung in very well. So let's look at degree of difficulty, shall we? In the first half, Tom Brady is forced to relegated to throw to, you ever heard of Tanner Hudson? You'd never heard of him before, old number 88. Undrafted free agent out of Southern Arkansas, and he threw him 4 balls in the first half. How about little Jaden Mickens, who is their punt returner? He threw him 2 balls last night. How about my little man, Keyshawn Vaughn, 3rd-round draft pick out of Vanderbilt University? Do you realize he was playing his 2nd game with Tom Brady, and he's throwing him 3 balls last night?
You didn't say that when he caught that touchdown against Chargers.
And how about Tyler Johnson, their 5th-round pick out of Minnesota that nobody liked, even though Pro Football Focus loved him, but he's playing in his 2nd game where he's actually getting snaps with the Bucs, and he got 6 targets last night. Why? Because there's no Chris Godwin, his Pro Bowl receiver that he was just lighting it up with. In the first 2 games, he has gone with what sounds like a torn hamstring. Mike Evans shouldn't have been playing last night. He didn't practice all week. He was limping. He limped in and out of the game last night. He couldn't run his deep routes because he's just limpy on a really bad ankle. And what happened to my man, little Scotty Miller, last night? Well, he didn't practice because they said he's got 3 different injuries. And I don't know what happened. It looked like the Bears were doubling him nearly every time because they said, you cannot have little Scotty deep behind us like you have.
You notice, Skip, the receivers that play with Brady get broken up? You notice that?
No, I don't.
Scotty Miller broken up right now. Mike Evans broken up. Julian Edelman was broken up.
Julian Edelman led the league in drop passes last year. And guess who leads the league in drop passes this year? The Buccaneers receivers.
So what is that?
They dropped 2 more last night.
So what is that? So who was the quarterback in New England when they led the league in drops, and who's the quarterback in Tampa?
That was last year and this year.
Okay, so who's the quarterback?
He's playing with the GOAT, where you get a little shaky fingered because the GOAT's throwing you passes.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Skip, you keep talking about he throwing the ball to these running backs. Tom Brady has always thrown the ball to the running back. That's what he does. That's why this isn't BA's offense. I keep telling you, this offense is morphed into Tom Brady. That's why he's dinking and dunking. Ticking and tacking, what we call it. Ticky tacky Tom.
Is Eddie Jackson a top 5 safety in this league? You better believe he is.
He the GOAT.
Is Kyle Fuller a top 5 corner in this league? You better believe he is.
GOAT.
So you're up against a team that Shannon Sharp wrote off as terrible when I think the defense is top 5, and it might be top 3 before the end of the year.
I want to know, which one of those guys did you name is the GOAT of their position? Is Kyle Fuller the GOAT of his position?
What does that matter?
Because Tom Brady, you told me, is the GOAT and should overcome all of that. That's what you do with LeBron.
Well, you told me he's not the GOAT.
Oh, no. I'm using yours. Like you tell me, I'm using your words. You said Tom Brady's the GOAT, and now you talking about Kyle Fuller like he Deion Sanders.
Okay.
You talking about Eddie Jackson like he Ed Reed.
No, but
Stop
they're
it.
really good.
They're not Ed Reed of time.
No, they're not.
Okay, then.
Okay, but if you don't protect Tom Brady at age 43 and he is just getting rocked, and he got sacked by Khalil Mack, if we could see this play, because he got ragdolled and he got body slammed, and I believe he got concussed on this play.
Let me see what it looks like.
Look out, look out, look out. Boom. Flag thrown about. He threw that flag about 30 feet in the air.
You see how Tom Brady stood up over him? If I'm Khalil Mack, don't worry about it. I'm going to get you again. I'm going to get you again, Tom. No, you ain't going to do that. You're not going to do that, Tom Brady, to me. I get you. I get you again.
I'm
going to dump you on your
right there, late third quarter, I think he got dinged. I think he got concussed. I think they should have looked at him. I think they should have checked him out. But he's stuck in the game because you know and I know he's the ultimate gamer.
Yeah.
And he kept fighting against a really tough defense with no protection. And he kept getting rocked. He got hit 4 or 5 more times after that one.
You told me, after what you saw on Monday, you thought they blew the whistle too quick.
Yeah.
So Khalil Mack says, I'm going to make sure I wrap your butt up and take your butt down so there'll be no doubt.
And the flag flew, but it got canceled because there was an offensive hold.
And if I'm Khalil Mack, if I see you again, I'm going to dump you on your neck.
And Tom Brady,
what you're not going to do is stand up over me like that.
Tom Brady suffered from 11 penalties for 109 yards. Did that ever happen under Bill Belichick? Most penalized team in pro football already, once again, is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who is BA, as you call him, Bruce Arians? He is Mr. Loosey-goosey. Let's throw it all over the lot, have some fun, and go play golf, right?
Well, Tom Brady wanted a new situation. Now, he had somebody that maybe wasn't as fancy, but they cooked good, nice home-cooked meals, had make sure everything was good to go. But he wanted someone that was a little fancier, a little cuter. So that's what you got.
Structure, discipline.
You didn't want that anymore. You wanted loosey-goosey. You wanted to, ooh, she look good over there. Now look at you. Now look how you're looking.
How many times did his New England center headbutt somebody after the play and get a 15-yard penalty? How about never?
Yeah, all that you took for granted.
So
you better
look what he overcame and almost won the game anyway.
Think about it.
B. He gets a B.
Really, Skip?
Yep.